Hi Capricorn, I'm Brittany and this is Pisces Sixth Sense. Today I'm doing a love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What was I going to say? Why do I keep doing this? I don't even know. If there's any information that you need, it will be in the description box. I'm doing personal readings, so if you need one, the information on how to get one is in the description box. I'm not going to explain everything just to make the reading shorter. I also shuffled the cards already so that, you know, I'm not sitting here doing the most. This is a love reading for people who are like in a connection. You don't have to be in a relationship. You could have feelings for someone. You could be talking to someone in a relationship, divorced, married, whatever. The first card, well, the overall energy, the card at the bottom of the deck is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So with that being said, either you or the person that you are connecting with is addicted to something. An addiction doesn't necessarily have to be like drugs. It could be work. It could be, some people are addicted to negative thinking. Like for some reason, they're just very pessimistic. They don't know how to be positive, and that's just how they live their life. It's kind of an addiction. It can be sex, it can be food, it can be working out, literally anything. And whatever this addiction is, whether it's on your end or their end, it is affecting the connection in a negative way. The first card out was honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So the two of you could end up spending some time together before the end of the month is up. You know, you will actually enjoy this time with this person. Maybe you guys don't get to spend a lot of time together. So I do feel like there is going to be a time for, you know, actually spending some quality time together. This doesn't necessarily mean going on a trip or going on a honeymoon. This is just spending time with your person. You have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This doesn't necessarily mean forgiving your parents. It can mean forgiving exes, friends, you know, anybody that kind of distorted your vision of love, you know, how you perceive love, how you receive love, how you give love. Just any kind of hurt regarding your love life or love in general, even on like a platonic level or a familial level. So you could be doing something to work on parts of yourself that needs to be healed, or this is the advice. Your person could be doing the same thing, or this is their advice. And the lack of healing could be coming between the two of you. We have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So someone is still holding on to their ex. Whether they're holding on to their ex because they're thinking about the past stuff they didn't, you know, that they did that hurt them, or someone is still dealing with their ex. Someone could be married or separated, and they're not necessarily making the effort to get out of that situation. Someone could still have feelings for their ex or be waiting for their ex to come around, but whatever it is that's going on with the ex is impacting this connection, whether it's on your end or their end. Then we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. So either someone in this connection would like to be married, you know, to you, or you want to get married to them, or someone's still married. Maybe you're not aware of this. Maybe you are aware of this, and maybe, you know, that's one of the issues. That's one of the blockages, that this person is still married. But somehow, some kind of way, marriage affects this connection. Someone could even want to get married and the other person doesn't. So, you know, there's some tension when it comes to that. So with the tarot, the overall energy is 7 of Wands. Oops. So this talks about being defensive. Someone is like very defensive, whether they outwardly show that they're defensive, or it's just kind of an internal defensiveness. And someone is kind of like blocking their heart off from someone because they're afraid of getting hurt, possibly because of this whole, you know, release your ex thing. Maybe someone is really holding on to whatever their ex did to them, so they're kind of not letting anyone in, or they're like, okay, I'm not marrying this person, or I'm not going to get into a serious relationship. Sorry if you hear children. I told them to be quiet. They don't listen. Anyway, someone is just on defense mode when it comes to this connection. It could be you, it could be your person, but one of you or even both of you is being very defensive, And that is not helping this connection move forward. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which speaks on destiny, you know, things playing out the way that they were designed to play out. This can also talk about lessons that need to be learned, completing cycles. There may be some things that still need to be learned, or someone is completing a cycle. Maybe someone is going to finally get a divorce or finally let go of their ex. But there's something that needed to be done or needs to be done in order for this connection to play out. But I do feel like the two of you are meant to be together, or, you know, this could be a soulmate, and, you know, the two of you may have things you need to learn from each other, or, you know, you guys are meant to come together for some reason. And I feel like regardless of what happens, even if there's delays and blockages, I do feel like this still is going to happen. We have the Tower reverse, which means that someone is trying to prevent a catastrophe from happening. It could be someone trying to avoid a heartbreak. It could be someone trying to avoid upsetting their ex. That could be why someone is not letting go of their ex, because they know that this is going to cause problems. You know, maybe they have children together, and if they let go of this person, you know, that may affect the co-parenting relationship. This person may be connected to someone who doesn't want to see them with someone else, and so they're like, oh shit, I can't start something right now because my ex is gonna come and mess things up, cause problems, whatever. But I feel like someone is trying to avoid a tower and a tower moment. We have 10 of Cups reversed, so I do feel like this involves a family unit, because it talks about family. As you can see upright, you know, there's a happy family there. So I do feel like someone is trying to avoid causing issues within a family situation. That could be where this healing family issues comes from. Someone may have issues with their ex that they're trying to resolve before they can move on and start something new with you. Or this could be you feeling the same way about this person. We have 10 of Wands. So I feel like whatever the situation is with them is causing a lot of burden. And I feel like it's causing a lot of burden in this connection. You know, maybe this person or maybe you are not as consistent as they would like to be, or as you would like them to be, because of the blockages here, which is, I feel like, another person. And they may not be dealing with this person on a romantic level. It's just they have responsibilities that they have to take care of with this person, but they're burdened by it. I don't think they're burdened by this connection. I think it's the person that they have a past with that's burdening them. And then we have Ace of Cups reversed. So I do feel like these burdens, all this stuff that I just spoke on, is causing delays and blockages in this connection. There hasn't been the ability to start a new connection fully. You know, there's feelings there, but there's no plans for a relationship. There's no plans to get married. There's no plans to have kids and move in and all that, because there's still something that needs to be taken care of. There's still some things that need to be put in the past and left in the past. So we have Trapped in Fear as the overall energy with the Oracle deck. So I do feel like this person or you is fearing whatever consequences may come from whatever is going to happen with this past person. Like I said, I don't really get the energy that this person has feelings for their ex. I feel like it's more so that they have something tied up with this ex. They could still rely on this person for financial reasons. Like I said, if they have kids, they have to co-parent. They could still live together, and they're trying to get together their home situation, figure out where they're going to live. Or they could be dealing with someone that is abusive, manipulative, a narcissist, and this person will try to destroy them or try to tear apart whatever they start. And so I feel like this person is afraid to move on for that reason. Once again, this could be you. Also, I do feel like this person or you is afraid of getting hurt again. And that's why there's also been no movement. So we have Prosperity Begins. And anytime I get career or money cards in a reading, I always look at that as someone is more so focused on their finances. This could be you. This could be them. Doesn't matter, whoever. But I feel like someone is more so focusing on their money. They could even be focusing on their money so they can get out of this situation. Maybe they're trying to get money to get a divorce. Maybe they're trying to get money to move into a new house. and no longer live with this person. You know, maybe they're trying to make sure that their finances look good because, you know, maybe this person is threatening to get custody of their children, and, you know, they have to make sure their finances are okay so that, you know, if they do go to court, they look the way they need to look on paper to prevent that from happening. But I feel like someone is really focused on money, business, career. They could even be focusing on this, you know, to avoid this connection because they're afraid. And then we have accelerated motion. So like I said, I feel like regardless, this connection is meant to happen, and there's going to be some kind of movement, period, because it's supposed to happen. It's like you can delay it for a while, but eventually, if this is something that God, the universe, spirit, source, whoever you believe in says this is going to happen, it don't matter what anybody else says or how anybody else feels about it. It's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of progress. So I do feel like, you know, between now and the end of the month, possibly even the beginning of next month, there's going to start to be progress between the two of you. We do have deception and envy, though. So when I see this, I try to get a feeling off of it rather than just looking at the card. I do feel like maybe someone is hiding something, but it's not necessarily what you think. Or they could feel as if you're hiding something. And I feel like it's more so about this whole family dynamic, this family issue that needs to be resolved, that they're trying to hide. Not that they're trying to hide anything from you, because we would have had 7 of Swords in the tarot deck pop up, or we would have had deception pop up in the other deck. So I do feel like it's more so that someone is just not exactly telling you all the details about a particular situation, maybe because either they feel like you don't care, or they feel like it's just not something to speak on, or there's a lot of drama and they don't want someone to be like, oh, this is too much, you know, not gonna deal with it. But I also feel like someone could be hiding their feelings because they're afraid of getting hurt, they're afraid of getting rejected, something of that nature. You have discontent and boredom. So I do feel like one of you or both of you is kind of bored with this connection because it's not moving anywhere. It's not going anywhere right now. You know, maybe there's been some stagnancy or some distance between the two of you, and someone is kind of just like, I'm kind of bored. I'm uncomfortable or unsatisfied with how this is going at this moment. And we have emotional withdrawal. So one of you or both of you could decide to take emotions out of this because of the fact that you don't really know what's going on, how this is going to play out, and someone is trying to avoid getting hurt. So I feel like, you know, someone is really just trying to guard themselves. I feel a very defensive energy for numerous reasons, though. And then your messages are patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Like I said, regardless, if this situation is meant to happen, it's going to happen. It doesn't matter. It may take some time, but it's going to happen. So the advice, can't really see that, but the advice is to be patient. And this could be for you or your person. Under that, we do have leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. So whether you need to hear this or they need to hear this, speaking up and being honest about what's going on, what's going on internally, someone's feelings, that, like, basically it's okay to express how you feel, or it's okay for them to express how they feel. It's okay for this person to start something with you and vice versa, because it's divinely guided. Like, that's what's supposed to happen. We have true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. So like I said, this person is your soulmate. I do feel like you two belong together. Even if people try to come between it. We have go slow. Take time to get to know each other. So once again, this goes along with patience. You know, someone may want this connection to move really quickly. Maybe that's what they're used to. But that's not what's going to work for this connection. Getting to know each other fully. Spending time together. Fully unpacking everything and getting to know the depths of this person, and them getting to know the depths of you is what's going to benefit this connection the most. We have spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So you guys may have things that you need to learn from each other. But I feel like soulmates, regardless of if they are karmic or not, I do feel like soulmates are put in your life to teach you something. A lot of the time karmics are here to teach you something in a bad way, but I don't necessarily feel like this person is here to teach you something karmic. You know, you guys could have even learned something from your past. The person that's still in their energy is more than likely a karmic, and you know, maybe there's things that they had to learn from them and there's things you had to learn from your karmic. But overall, I feel like the two of you are destined to be together. And then we have warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. So with that, I feel like one of you could be picking up on some red flags with the other person. Once again, this could be a mutual energy. A lot of people have this opinion that when you get red flags, that means to leave someone alone. Me personally, I don't think so, because we interpret things how we want to interpret things a lot of the time, and we make assumptions. So someone could be assuming that one thing means another, and instead of assuming that this red flag means this particular thing, it's better to just acknowledge it and be like, okay, I see this. This could be a problem. Okay, instead of assuming that this is what it is, let me go ask this person. Let me get information from this person. And depending on what they tell you and how you intuitively feel about what they tell you, then you'll know if this is a legit red flag or if this is just something that wasn't necessarily clear and you were trying to read between the lines. So I do feel like if there are some red flags present on either end, there needs to be a conversation had about these red flags rather than someone just taking that information that they're seeing and don't know much about and running with it and making a rash decision based on what they think they know, you know. But a lot of people don't really do that. A lot of people don't talk about that aspect of red flags. They just, oh, there's red flags. Okay, well, I gotta go. And people give that advice to, oh, well, you see those red flags. All right, go. I don't think so. I think you should try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but get that information from them. Don't just ignore the red flags and keep going, you know, address them. So overall, I feel like, you know, the reading is pretty much just saying, give it some time. You know, this person does have some stuff they have to clear up. They have to end a cycle, or this could be you both may be in the same predicament, where you have to end something to begin something new. And once that is done, I do feel like there will be forward movement. And I feel like that's happening as we speak because of the simple fact that we have accelerated motion for the end of the month. So something's picking up. So that's all I have for this reading. If this resonates, let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If this reading did not resonate and it's because you don't have a love connection or you're not dealing with anyone at all, don't have feelings for someone, I am posting a singles reading. I'm probably going to start tonight, so just be on the lookout for that. I don't know exactly when I'm going to post the readings, but that might be more your speed, so just look out for that, and I will see you guys in the next reading.